What's up, everybody? Big Hurt 916 getting down with Fresh Out. And we got another special interview today with you guys with my man Austin, originally from Detroit. My man's only been out a couple months, reached out to us, want to share his story. And we like to keep it raw, real, and uncut. And Austin was explaining to me that his last bid was for saving a family member from a really dark situation. Austin, man, could you share with our fans what this situation was and what it entailed?
This family member, she had been going through this trauma her whole life. And I guess this was something she had kept in the closet. Nobody even knew. Nobody suspected nothing. And, well, I happened to discover it. I just kind of happenstance on it. I was just visiting and, I walked downstairs to go in the basement where it was kind of like a little game room, basically. A little man cave-ish going on down there. The game was on Sunday, Lions game. And I just walked in a fucking horror movie, basically. Something one out of a million chance probably never happened to nobody. And it won't happen to me again, I know that. But I walked down there and it's just, I'm gonna call him, I don't know, I don't want to say his name or her name, but I'm gonna just say that dude was, in the process of trying to make her. And well, first I froze, obviously, in shock, really. And then once shit came to my mind, like what's really about happening, because these are family members. You know what I'm saying? This ain't stranger to, this is bloodlines here. Direct bloodlines. I'm talking father and daughter, man. Real
Mm.
sick shit. And, well, I fucking freaked the fuck out. I don't know what else. Walked up on him, grabbed him by his fucking throat, threw him down, started while I'm fucking stomping his face in. I'm interrogating him at the same time. Like, I just stomped him in so much, like his whole face turned into a watermelon. And I detached his retina, broke his eye socket, his mandible, and it just wasn't enough because right next to him, where she was at, she got herself together, obviously. Was trying to even had the sense to try to pull me off to get me to stop. She didn't want me to catch a case. She's like, you can't kill him, you're gonna go to prison. I'm fresh out after an unarmed bank robbery, I got a tether on my leg. I'm like, I mean, fuck, it's over with now. You know what I mean? Like, I done went too far already. He's out of there. He's in a puddle of blood and shit. And I go through this tablet that he had next. I guess he recorded everything that he would do with her, man. Yeah, he would catch her sleeping, fuck with her. Like, it was just some sick shit. I just started, the more I watched, the more infuriated, the more for sure I was like, he's out of here. I'm taking this motherfucker out. I'm cutting him up. He's gonna be in the back of the Audi. I'm gonna drop his ass off on the east side. And some young punks are gonna do something with him. I don't care. He's out of there. But as I went upstairs and shit, 'cause she tricked me, man. She went out there and was like, get in the truck, man. Come on, let's go. I'll tell you everything. Please just come with me. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, we'll leave him here. He's probably gonna bleed out anyway. He's a puddle of blood. I thought he was through. So I went up there and I fucked up. I looked at another video, man, and it just inflamed me again. So I grabbed, them knife things on the kitchen counters that everybody sticks their knives in. I just randomly grabbed one. It just happened to be the bread knife. That jagged on. And I went down there and stripped his ass naked, man. Strapped him out, went to go slice. And, the only thing that saved him, I think, was that it was a bread knife. If it was that straight edge bitch, it would have went right through everything. But he grabbed the blade and I'm like, you stupid bitch. Ripped that bitch right over his hand and over his junk at the same time. There's just so much blood. I couldn't tell what was what. The bitch was hanging. I'm like, he's through now. I stomped on him some more. But oh yeah. And I good. But after I stomped his face in, I started stomping that bitch in, and he went into a fetal position. I started kicking him from behind, and then that's when I was like, all right, fuck it. But then I came back and tried to basically castrate the man. Cost me I gotta pay 14,000 in restitution. His insurance covered 100 grand or some other shit. He was in ICU for 2 weeks. They did four years and 3 months for that. They gave me unarmed. They gave me great bodily harm, less than murder, and influence assault with a dangerous weapon. And then fourth habitual because I was already on parole status and shit. Police didn't even want to take me in though, for real. They didn't. But they said I went too far. I tied their hands behind their own backs.
So when you got arrested for that, and did they get access to the same audio and videotape you had? Did they see all that
Man,
stuff?
listen, brother. When it comes down to snitching and all that, you ain't got no honor if you ain't gonna turn this in. I ain't gonna lie. This is what the police are for in my eyes, to
Yeah,
protect
yeah,
our
no,
women
no,
and
you
children.
by all means.
I give them that. I think we need them. You know,
Yeah,
we kind
yeah,
of got to
yeah.
protect our women and children when we ain't there as men, right? So I had no qualms giving that tab up. I said, that's why I did it. I just walked in on a horror scene. I'm in like a dream mode, honestly. It felt like a fucking dream. Like I felt like I was out of touch with reality, to be honest. Like I felt like I wasn't there, but I was, and it was just all motion. Like just it was, to this day, it's kind of hazy. But I remember handing the policeman the tablet and shit. He was going through it himself, and that's when they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't. Damn man, what'd you do, man? Should just called us." And I'm like,
Uh,
"Just called? How the fuck? When did I have time to think about should just called you?" You know, like I literally stopped this man in motion. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to force, her to
uh,
fucking,
yeah,
yeah.
man.
My,
And the thing is, like situations like that are happening in more households than people know about or care to discuss. And it's a big thing right now with, human trafficking, all the stuff going on across the country,
mhm.
across the world. And so, man, I don't look at that in any shape or form as snitching, bro. You're talking about you're talking about ridding the planet of somebody who's basically the lowest form of scum.
Right. And like there's more to it. Like when they raided his, because they eventually have way more than they needed as probable cause to do a deeper background into that basement. They found like how serial killers have secret compartments of each victim. They have a little item or whatever. Like they have a little treasure box basically. This sick motherfucker had a fucking locker with a lock on it with his laptop, uh, a sex doll dressed up as her with outfits he's ordered off eBay
Oh
and
wow,
Amazon. He would have her dressed up and shit, I guess.
wow,
And I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna say her age or nothing, but I'm gonna say this woman is very dear to me and still is today. It fucked her up, man. She had to go through years and years of therapy, especially after I just unlocked the closet and it just all exploded on the surface at once. And family and everybody knew it was something that she was I had to go through therapy too. Like it's called grooming, I guess. When a rapist grooms their victim
yeah,
from
yeah,
childhood, and they go in like what's called like a robotic stage of like just autopilot, so they can survive through the experiences. And I seen that. I seen it in the video. I seen the disconnect in her eyes. Like she was looking away, but not there, but she was there. Like she was just like trying to get through it. You know what I mean? And it made me stay up for nights and nights. And I probably watched them joint every SVU goddamn episode they ever had just to try to understand more of what people go through and how, try to get a bit better understanding of the shit. But yeah, they found that man. They found some shit. He had his own case going. You know what I mean? Man, that guy ain't never.
Did he
It
did
just
he
goes
get
to show you
convicted
though.
of anything?
Um, honestly, I don't know where this man's at. I don't know anything about, like, I'm not allowed, obviously, to even look into it. Um, so all I know is the detective, when I was in court and stuff, he even walked up on me on the prelim and was like, look, man, he's like, he's gonna get his too, He's like, obviously you gotta go do some time, but that's all, I'm good with that. Shit, prison, juvie, that's all I've ever known. I'm cool with that shit. I really want that motherfucker on the inside the walls with us though, so I know how he's gonna live. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I can call bros and shit in other joints wherever he's at, and I can make his life hell like he's made hers. And she's in her 30s, and this was still going on. That's what made me not understand the shit.
Damn.
She's 30 years old going on autopilot. I'm like, what? Like, bro, I don't understand this. Is this real? Like,
Wow. You mean to tell me so that's been going on? That could have possibly been going on from childhood?
what's going on from childhood? Yeah, that's what fucked me up. I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck just happened. You know what I mean? Like you're in your 30s. Like how the fuck are you even? Why don't you fight this guy? And this guy's a nerdy guy. This guy, this guy is your very. You imagine this guy's Jerry off Subway. You know what I'm saying? The baby face with the glasses and the hair. the comb over, the super nerdy guy that looks like you don't want to see his internet history. You know what I mean? Man, it's fucking me up talking about it. I've talked
Man,
about it a lot with therapists and shit because I've had my own problems with it, but
how do they look at those type of individuals in the prisons out there? I mean, um, do they allow those type of people to walk on the main line? Are they interacting with regular guys? Or are they PC'd up?
to be honest, you know what's sad is we like to think they're in there fucking getting what's done to them, what they've been doing, right? Like they're in there fucking getting raped by Bubba and shit or Debo, but no. Man, if they got fucking money, which most of the time I felt like we've always noticed, them guys with them type of cases have the most support systems
Yeah,
than anybody. I'm like, bro, it's because maybe it's because like I tried to rationalize like maybe because they're not dope fiends and they ain't burned all their bridges or fucked everybody over, but they still are fucking monsters. They're the biggest monsters of them all. And how are these guys getting big ass store bags, but they're just smoking their life away and shit? And guys are fucking with them because they got that money. That's all people care about in there. There's no honor, there's no code, it's money. You got money. How can you gonna give me a noodle at night every night? Bet. You're my homie. That's how it goes in there. Right. Yeah, I mean, you have your occasional OG in there that still lives on codes and principles and, that ain't got nothing else to look forward to in there. So you got some of those in there. But the new day and age era, the young guys in there now, they don't give a fuck about if you ain't done nothing to them personally or someone they love, or they just let everything go, man. They don't give a fuck. It's all money. Money and getting high. That's all them guys want. You guys ain't on that.